Welcome to Scape, a game by Ubisoft that is going to be a battle royale competitor. I know there's lots of them. It's got a really nice aesthetic. It feels like a good shooter, and there's some crazy movement mechanics that we're going to look at obviously today. And it's looking to be promising. So let's get a quick bit of a dive in. Not going to be too long today because this beta does end in a day or two. By the time this video is up, I think it's the 9th. You get access by watching streams on Twitch. It took me like half an hour. I'm not sure how common the drop is, but essentially you link your account, you watch on Twitch, you'll get a notification. Jump on Uplay, click the button on the home screen, the news screen, that says start playing Hyperscape, and yeah, download it in your way. It's only a few gigs. I think it's about 8 gigs. I'm not sure I've said my spec before, but I do have a Ryzen 2700X, 16 gigs of 3200 megahertz Corsair Vengeance memory, and a RTX 2080 Super. I've got every setting cranked. I'll show you the settings in a sec. And it's currently running on an Corsair MP510 Gen 3 NVMe drive. Obviously, it's still in beta. There's probably a bit more performance they can eke out because the drivers aren't optimized for it yet. Let's go into the settings, as we like to start with. So, lots and lots of settings. As you can see, you can pretty much rebind everything. Yep, we have push talk and text chat, obviously, which is good. We do have emotes in this game. Automatically bounds mouse forward to melee, which is a thing that's only happened recently in games, but it's quite nice because it saves you doing it. The only issue comes if you don't have a mouse with 4 buttons, but at least they bound V, so that's something. This game does use a ping system as well. With you know, if you're not voice chatting, you've got a ping system, so you can communicate somewhat effectively without voice. We also have these powers called hacks, which are on QE, as you can see here, which allow you to basically alter the world in a fashion, and like alter the objects around you, like put up walls, like area of effects type stuff, that sort of thing. So that's nice. Mouse sensitivity, acceleration on and off, which is, oh my god, it's on by default, so turn that off immediately. Look inversion, for those who do use their mouse properly, in air quotes. I'm doing air quotes right now, properly. I do play the not correct style of up is up, but the option's there for you guys who like to play it the real way. Controllers as well, controller support, and then you've got all these other toggles as well, so you can sprint toggle, crouch toggle, or hold. The damage stacking is numbers, a bit like TF2. You get damage numbers and they'll stack instead of doing the math in your head. It does it for you, sort of thing. There's a few UI options as well here. Alter the menu bounds. Let's go to video. Lots of options in here. Obviously VSync off. Aspect ratio, letterboxing and stuff. Most people are going to be playing on 16:9:9 monitors, so this isn't really much to worry about, but this is for those of you who are playing like 4:3. Letterboxes it, gives you, in theory, a more cinematic, maybe a higher FOV, but that's up to you. Borderless windowed, which we always like to see. FOV slider as well, that all important FOV slider, so I can actually play the game and not throw up. As you can see, everything's cranked apart from the sharpness value, which doesn't really make any difference to performance. It just, it's the sharpness filter. I just left it at default 'cause I think it looks pretty decent as is. But yeah, everything's cranked, everything's maxed out as you can see. Audio, separate sliders, dynamics range, mute and unfocus, which is great if you've got more than one thing going on. And the voice chat as well there, obviously. Then in general, we've got, you know, spoken and subtitles. More subtitle settings, colour blindness, which is nice. You've got some accessibility options there. Voice chat transcription as well, which is nice to see, and text to speech. And then the account settings, I'm not going to click that because I don't actually know what it shows. But yeah, that's just to do with your UB account stuff. So let's get this started. This is an actual first impressions. I haven't played the game yet. I did a little running around and practicing the firing range, but this is the first time I've played. They do have a battle pass for the beta, which ends, like I say, on the 9th. There is 10 tiers that you can unlock, and this gear actually does transfer to the full game. So you've got a few skins and emote here and there, and I believe that's the drop pod. Cool little melee weapon. So yeah, let's fire up a game, let's see what's happening. There's going to be a skin store, obviously, because this is going to be a free game, but that's obviously closed right now, and so is the leaderboards or rankings, whatever that's going to be. So let's just sprint through here, fire this up. Now this game is massively integrated with Twitch, and it has its own plugin on Twitch. I'm not going to do that right now. Maybe if I start streaming in the future, I'll do that. But yeah, essentially people in your chat can vote and alter the effects of the game, which is quite interesting. It's quite good. Whether that'll go into like a ranked competitive mode, we'll find out, I guess. But yeah, let's just fire up a squad match. Yeah, let's see what happens.
We're playing Squad Crown Rush. Prepare yourselves and plan to deal with all the other squads.
I'm very quickly just going to turn off the voice chat, just so we don't get any unsavory characters ruining our video. And we're going to play a little bit. I'm going to finish the game even if I don't if I finish the video early, so there's nothing to worry about. I'm not going to ruin anybody's match. So yeah, if you consider this a bit like Apex style movement, but a bit exaggerated, so you have a double jump, for example. The sprint mechanic's much faster. You have a lot more immediate rotational control in the air, and you can totally change direction with the double jump as well. And the sliding is a serious little boost, so it might be a tactic to spam the boost. I'm sure you've watched better players than me on Twitch anyway. So let's just see what happens.
Choose where you're landing.
And let's go for Celadon Tiger.
Let's get over there. Right.
Griffin. Yeah, let's go with this guy.
Let's get over there.
Well, the game definitely looks nice. Everything's absolutely cranked, as I said earlier, and you've seen. And we're currently running at 60, 70s. So that's not bad. Again, there's going to be some driver optimizations. So that will make some difference. So as you can see, the movement's very fast paced. Jump pads. Got a little pistol here, let's see what happens. So yeah, there's these loot boxes. This is where you pick up your ammos, and those are the hacks I was talking about earlier.
That's our first kill.
So, let's just hop over here. And if I press E, drops a mine right there. Yeah, cool. So let's swap the mines for those. Slam. Here's one of the other hacks. Boom, it's like a big ground pound type thing. And they do recharge on a timer. So they are reusable.
Sectors are about to collapse.
Which makes a bit of a difference. The guns themselves, from what I've seen, have quite a punch, but somewhat of a low ammo count. Come on, swap. There it is.
Better take it or leave
Let's
it.
take the assault rifle. Now we know there's a guy in here. Yeah, shoot these windows out. There you go. So those are the damage numbers. As you can see.
That's money.
Warning. Watch out.
They missed. I need big cover.
Nice. That was the first kill. Mines. A bit of ammo.
The viewers have chosen the low gravity event.
That's healing. Getting started.
Nice.
More ammo. At the end of my rope. Let's go.
So yeah, right there, somebody used their hack and slammed me.
Warning. Sectors will soon be collapsing.
Oh, he just shredded that guy. Let's get him. He's super low. Nice. There we go. So that's a squad wipe. The guns feel good. You have a good amount of health without being like super
The low
tanky,
gravity event
or at least
is
that's
ending.
how it feels.
Well, all right.
Like things feel killable, but not, you know, not instant death. You feel like you've got some safety net to a degree. I feel like a war run would be nice, although there is a lot of terrain, so maneuvering isn't too bad.
A sector has collapsed.
Top right corner, as you can see, is the counters. I have 3 assists.
20 squads on the map now.
I'm not 100% sure what the triangle thing is. The skulls obviously kills. And then the other counter on the left that says 18 and says people on is I'm out of people left, which obviously makes sense. So let's reload our shotgun here.
Hold on.
So yeah, there's 18 left.
Be aware of your location.
Bottom left, you
contenders.
can see the equipment of
Sectors
your
are starting
teammates,
to
your
collapse.
health, that sort of thing. So yeah, it actually is a nice game. It's a very cohesive art style. There's the map. So these red dots are people that we sort of have reconned. Red areas with the triangles are sectors that are closing. So let's go. There you go. Look, so you can see the sort of decay that's happening. I'm going to go and show you that right now. Sorry if there's a slight keyboard noise. I've had to move my microphone a little bit and it's a bit closer.
I've strayed. Right.
Well, I scuffed that, didn't I? That's better. So yeah, as you can see, the sectors sort of collapse. If you can hear that like domino noise. And that's now a decayed sector. That's effectively the zone
Contenders, a sector
of the
has
game.
collapsed.
Job.
Nice kill, bro. So there's the communication for the pings of progress. It gives you context pop-ups for your mouse wheel, and actually informs you when
Reloading.
you can either
The
thank
viewers
or
have chosen the infinite ammo event.
infinite ammo. So these are one of the events we were talking about earlier.
Warning. Sectors will soon be collapsing.
Nice, 1 assist.
It's not ready. Oh, you're down.
Ooh, been slammed. So now I'm dead. You can actually run around and sort of recon
Enemy near.
for your team.
Enemy near. Restore my echo. Restore my echo.
And these restore points are... the restore points let you respawn, similar to the vans in Fortnite or, you know, those other... I'm cool. We're dead. Those, the drop pod respawn beacon things in Apex. So yeah, there's a quick match. Obviously I died. But the game does feel nice. It's pretty fast paced. Which is nice because it feels like you can't just sit in camp, which makes a nice change from some of the other battle royales. Okay, let's just pop back into the hub. Obviously, the stars are your tier system. Collect stars, doing challenges, playing the game, that sort of thing. We'll see what the store's like when the game opens and the store is active, obviously. That might make things a little bit different, but we shall see. So, yeah. I believe that's everything, in all honesty. You can obviously customize everything, emotes, skins, you know, you can change your character as well. And squad, these are your, you know, that's your squad options, you can fight your friends and that sort of stuff. And this lady here is the robot lady who sort of gives you the tutorial. So yeah, that's Hyperscape. I think that should be everything for today, honestly. It's not too much to explain. It's Battle Royale. Feels nice. Guns are pretty perky. It's got some interesting mechanics. Nothing necessarily new, but the blend is good. The movement's pretty new because it's obviously so exaggerated. But yeah, I'm looking forward to see where this game goes. It could definitely be a contender for something like Apex. It has a good base. It has a good base. This needs work, you know, bit of work on this, bit of development, and it's going to be a seriously competitive battle royale. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. If you like the video, like. If you dislike the video, dislike. Leave comments and feedback and that stuff in the comment section. If you want to subscribe, see more of these videos, hopefully getting a bit of a schedule together soon, as there's some things happening that mean I'll actually have more regular time off to do this sort of stuff. So yeah, subscribe if you want to see more videos. Share it with your friends if you think they'll enjoy it. And see you on the battlefield, I guess. Thanks very much.